What up, people? What's up, Sharice? I'm gonna invite you. I'm gonna invite you. See if we can get you
Hey,
on. What's up? How are you?
I'm good.
Curls is popping today. Got the Yankee fitted on.
I mean, are they popping? That's why the Yankee fitted is on.
I love it. I love it. Love it. How you doing today?
I'm good. I'm good. Can't complain. It's been a busy day, but um,
Listen,
you know,
I already know. I
you're
already know. Listen, we're in it. We're right in it. We're running the same race. How you? So my son is out of school this week. Oh my God!
uh-huh.
Like we
Oh
gotta have
yeah.
lunch. We gotta have activities. We gotta study. So I have a middle schooler, so like it's nonstop. I would pay a teacher right now to take him for the week. I would pay.
It's so funny. Anytime his daycare closes for an extended amount of time, I'm always the one that says, "I love
I'm giving out extra treats, tips, everything. Oh, I lost you for a second. Are you still there? All right, we're gonna see if we can get Sharice back. We lost her for a quick second. We'll get her back. But in the meantime, while we're working on that, working on so today for our little quick session, once we get her back, I wanted to talk about uh, negotiating price negotiations, which is key right now. Oh, you're here. Okay. I don't. For some reason, we can't. Let me see. Let's see if I can get you back. Oh, I think you dropped off by mistake. It's all right. Let's get you back. Um. Oh, there you go. Oh, perfect. So I wanted to talk about, you as a realtor. I know my job when it comes to negotiating price, what I have to do. Sometimes I'll have a client says, this is what I want to pay. And, my pre-approval is usually for that, maybe a little over just in case. But what I find myself doing now is I'm pre-approving with like a buffer, like an extra 20 or 30,000 because I know that there's a lot of negotiations going on right now.
you."
And not that it's a huge issue, but it becomes an issue if the client meets requirements or they're right on the fringes of not being able to require.
Mhm.
So that's kind of, my battle on my end. What about you as a realtor? What do you like? What's the battle with you when you're talking about clients negotiating for a home?
Yeah, I think the battle for me is just making sure that they're getting well, if I'm representing the buyer, is making sure that they're getting the best possible value.
Right,
So in the marketing, you can attest to this, like the prices has skyrocketed
right,
more than what they were even appraised for or could be appraised for.
right,
People were just putting houses on the market for 20, 40, $50,000
right.
more because, some people were willing to pay that.
Hmm.
Right. So I feel like the market is starting to stabilize a little bit. But what I really try to do is ground whatever our offer price is in
Okay,
reality. So I'm looking at comps. I'm talking to, appraisers. I'm making sure that the house will appraise. I'm even asking the seller agent, have you seen comps? Is this price justifiable, et cetera? So I try and go in with some wiggle
hmm,
room, and when I'm working with lenders like yourself, I'm asking, is this the top of the top? Or do they
right.
have some, wiggle room, or can they go up higher? And then
Absolutely.
also making sure that the monthly payments is going to be still comfortable for them. So it's a
Okay,
lot of factors to consider, but when I'm negotiating, it's best for me to have the full picture. So
absolutely.
understanding what exactly, we could get the house for. And even if we go in and asking and it comes back and it's appraised for less, there's still negotiation there
Right.
too. You know, you're gonna have to come down on the price or you're gonna not have this deal.
Absolutely.
So yeah, it's a full view on these type of things.
And that's important for many reasons. Like one, in any negotiation, you have to have some tools in your toolbox,
Right.
some things that you can use on your end. It's comps, making sure it meets the needed price or asked price,
Hmm.
making sure that the whatever is asked over, it meets that. On my end, obviously, it's the appraisal, but it also comes in the term closing costs. Right?
Right.
We know that with conventional, we can do like maybe a seller's concession for 3% and increase the price. With FHA, we know we can do 6%. So
Hmm.
we have to take advantage of all tools that we have.
Hmm.
In addition to, as we know, when prices go up, the closing costs are based on the prices, right?
Hmm.
Is a percentage of the price. So price goes up, that means closing cost goes up. That means the client now there's an increase in whatever their expectation was for closing costs. There's an increase of that now. If it's
Right.
20, $30,000, that's a significant increase if again, you're right on the fringes of what you have is what you have, or you're right on the fringes of I don't qualify for more. So now we have to, on my end, I have to play like a seesaw game of how much can I increase the price, how much can I include the closing costs in the loan before they no longer qualify for whatever loan program that we initially set out for.
Right.
And it can cause some just some huge changes, some disappointment.
Or
um,
or the risk of the deal not happening,
Absolutely.
right? So
Absolutely.
I think that's why it's so important for realtors to have the lender relationship, like have a
Hmm.
really strong lender relationship,
Hmm.
right? Where it's people that are being upfront and people that want the best for the client, or trying to make it happen, trying to make it work, right? So if this doesn't happen, if we don't get a seller concession for the remaining amount, or if we don't do XYZ, this deal may not come through, right? So it's also up to me to be able to have that relationship with the agent as well. Because at
Right.
this point, I feel like both parties want to see the deal happen, right?
Yes.
If we
Yeah.
go through all of this work, unless we're really far from the mark. But in
Right.
having the preparation and working with the lender in the beginning, you're having that cushion, like you said,
Hmm.
available for all of these case scenarios. And then when it comes down to it, we're this close.
Yeah.
How can we make this
Yeah.
happen? Can your seller come up a little bit or come down a little bit? Can the buyer come up a little bit? This is where we're comfortable, with making it. It depends on how much people want the
Right.
house or ultimately the deal to
Right.
happen. Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. And even if like I've had clients in the past, like they were given a significant amount of down
Yeah.
payment, but you know their offer was maybe $10,000 or $15,000 less than what the other offer is. Now, it was a time where if you had more than 20%, like they take the cash, but
Yeah.
that's not the case right now, which is confusing me. Like
No,
I don't
no.
understand, why wouldn't you take, if the house is, let's say, 700, and they're going, all right, I'm gonna give you 250 for the down
Yeah.
payment. Like, it's
Why
a head
wouldn't you just
scratcher.
take it?
What are we
Right.
talking about right
I
now?
think
But
to be honest, I've been seeing it too. I think it really depends on relationships too.
yes,
I think relationships are starting to play a bigger role than they played in the past.
absolutely.
Sometimes it's not even with the cash deals. Like I deal with some investors sometimes and they have cash or they have hard money, they don't even care. Like it's still the same money in the
Right,
end.
right,
It's still the same money. I don't care how much you're putting up front or whatever. It's really about, okay, who is going to work to make sure that we meet the finish
right.
line? Who is giving me those type of vibes, or who is a person that I can work with? Oh, this person is a horrible person. This
Mm-hmm.
person is not even somebody you can talk to. I don't even want to deal
That
with it, because when
trust
it comes
factor.
down to
Yep.
it, like you're not working, you're not compromising, you're not working with the other party to make sure that the deal happens,
Yes.
right? So I'm
Right.
noticing too,
That
it's
trust
not
factor is
even just
important.
money. It's
No,
money used
it's
to
not.
talk, but
No, it's not talking anymore. They want to know that you're going to
yeah,
close, and which is which is why like we have a TBD program with Cardinal where we actually get you approved before you find the
Yeah,
property, right? And
I love that
you
program.
know what I mean? Like that means they're gonna close. The only thing that's keeping us back is appraisal and title, and we'll be able to close in 15 days. But again, you know, for whatever reason, you're right. If the relationship is not there, they don't feel comfortable, or you know, they just for whatever reason are stuck on a dollar value that they're not getting. You know,
Right,
we have to negotiate or go back to the table, or you know, figure out something
right.
that meets everyone's requirements.
Yeah. It's really just about closing the deal, right? I've seen so many deals fall apart at the closing table or, at really integral parts. And it's just like, why aren't people coming together to make this work?
Right. Right.
So, yeah, it's really become the name of the game, especially when you're getting multiple offers, you
Yes.
know?
Yeah, yeah, and
Yeah.
that's the other thing. It's like you know, it's like someone dating. Like
You
you got
got,
5 dates lined up.
yeah,
Like let me
right,
just play this
right,
out. Some people
right.
I
Yeah.
really believe some people be like, I just like feeling wanted. Let me just go on these dates. let me
Right.
get mine
Makes
in.
me feel a little warm and
Yeah,
fuzzy inside.
yeah, like, oh,
Right.
they like me, you
Exactly.
know, let me just how much are they gonna fight for me? Who's gonna fight? Who's gonna throw the
Exactly.
first punch?
Yes. Yes.
Hilarious. So listen, thank you so much. Why don't you? I always forget this. I gotta get better. Introduce yourself. Introduce your company.
Yeah.
Tell us what you do, and just put yourself out there. And if you have any open houses coming up, anything that you wanna, I know you have other businesses. Just let us hear what you got going on, man.
Oh my, I got so much going on. So, my name is Cherise Higgins. I am your investor realtor. I'm licensed in New York and New Jersey. I don't just work with investors, I work with everyone. I'm basically helping you invest in real estate today and reap your rewards now. So, whether you are leasing and preparing to invest in the future in real estate, I can help you. You're buying, selling, etc. I am also a co-founder of the world's largest natural beauty festival, Curl Fest. And Curl Fest is happening in New York, if you're around, on July 20th.
Like,
So see us there. I do have some open houses. I do have some properties that I'm selling that are going to be posting soon on my Instagram, on my TikTok. So follow me at Sharice Creates.
follow her, DM her if you have needs, your real estate needs. Touch base with her. DM
Yeah.
me. I'll relay the message, whatever it is. Let's just make sure that you know, we get her some houses sold. Get the Curl Fest. I might come through for the Curl Fest. We'll see. We'll see if my curls
Oh,
pop up.
and I wanna shout out my team as well. I'm part
Yes.
of the Skylo Group. Skylo Group. We are a team of Black women that are owning different lanes of real estate in different counties in New Jersey. So we got you covered.
Dope, dope.
If you want to know about anything that's going on, I got a lot going on. If you want to know about anything, just feel free to DM me.
Absolutely. Check in the Skylo group. Do they have their own separate
Yes,
Instagram page?
yes,
So Skylo group Instagram. Is
yes.
that okay?
It's the Skylo
The
Group.
Skylo group
Yes,
Instagram. All right.
yes,
Perfect, my dear. Listen, thank you so much. I know the time is crucial right now. I'm
yes.
about to get back to my daddy duties as well. You're gonna get back to your mommy duties. We carved a little 15 minutes, and I kept to my 15 minutes. I was good,
You
and
did. You
it
did.
wasn't that bad. You did great. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Listen, we'll talk soon, guys. Please connect with her if you have any questions. Connect with me. Let's make sure we invest in real estate, not only for ourselves but for the next generation. And let's
Yes.
keep the train moving.
Yes.
Later, guys. Rock on.